So this is marieke, right?
Mark. Like a pirate.
Marieke.
Fine spelling! Fine spell marieke!
Try to spell it.
Fine, no!
Yes, it is.
Marieke.
Oh my God, that's so close.
Well, anyway, it's Dutch, right?
Yes. That's one of them.
It's Dutch. Are you Dutch?
No.
So
It's also Latvian and Greek and like every country.
Oh, yeah.
Every country you go to.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, that's a
All
baritone.
right.
It's a baritone marieke on the
Yeah.
baritone ukulele.
Hi. Thank you so much for supporting musicians and art, and thanks for the art who was playing earlier and Wes. I've got a bat on because I just think every day should still be Halloween. It's a great holiday. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I write music with people from stories. I'm also a bit of a nomad. So I thought what I would do with the time that I have is share a few songs from different places along the life of marieke. So I'm going to start with a song from Southeast Alaska. It gets pretty dark in the winter in Southeast Alaska. And I lived in a town of 300 people. It's like 600 people in the summer. And I wrote this song with a woman who, on her first winter, decided she was tired of potlucks and music get-togethers. So she and a friend created this kind of special secret event that I think to this day people don't even realize they created. And don't tell. My story is a winter in Alaska. My friend Elise and I. Hardly anyone knows. Winter was too dull, and what we needed was an art event in town. We picked a day, a Saturday, when everyone would be in town. Town is like a four-way intersection. We picked a random time, 11:52, to make snow angels in the best field and guest stay best come May. Snow angels with us. Come make snow angels with us. We made a bunch of postcards asking folks to come. We even sent them to ourselves. We were nervous as we waited. Would anybody come? Saturday came, it was snowing. Snow was on the ground. We were wondering So moving on, Alaska was dark and the 300 people thing, so I ended up in Massachusetts working at National Historical Park in Lowell, Massachusetts. So lots of factories, like haunting, ghosts of Lowell kind of thing. And one of my coworkers told me this story about going into one of the old factories before they destroyed it. And she just said it had this real feel of, you could just imagine the people working on the looms and just, the sounds and all of that. So you can like close your eyes, just imagine ghosts of Lowell. So this is one I also just, I work as a park ranger also and love stories.
Yeah!
So, and I feel like this could just speak to this idea that, if we don't capture people's stories and remember them, then, they just disappear, which, happens also. Non-attachment. I also teach yoga, so. I'm really working hard on acceptance. I went into an empty building before they knocked it down. Once it was a working factory, now it was silent. It felt abandoned like a chasm, like looking at the sky. It was big and so very empty, void of everything. Inside, maybe some things fall apart in the end if we don't take care of them. I share the story of the city to remember. In my head I can hear the loom. I saw people walking back and forth. Long ago, people came to Lowell to make a living. There are stories of the Irish. They came here and put down roots. For people from many places, Lowell is home. It's home. Maybe some things fall apart in the end if we don't take care of them. I share the story of the city to remember. Some people say the city was forgotten when the industry went south. There are places here that feel abandoned, like they're waiting. Oh, I love the story of this city, how it came to be. So much has changed in a short time, and it is changing. It's changing still. Maybe some things fall apart in the end if we don't take care of them. Share the story of the city to remember. I share the story of the city. I share the story. Too much because I'm a park ranger, so it's like, I can't stop. But limited time. But I thought, I happen to have a chorus written on the case of my ukulele. So in case you've just been sitting here thinking, I really wish that I could also be singing, you can. Let's see. After Massachusetts, there were a couple places in between, but then I moved to Belgium. And in Belgium, I volunteered at a refugee asylum center and with a woman who's a poet and been doing poetry sessions. And so we put a piece of paper up on a wall and have markers, and people could come and just write words, phrases in any language about their migration experience and hopes and dreams. And something that I love about just songs from stories in general is that often in the telling of the story, something kind of universal about the human experience comes out, and it's something I think so many people can relate to, whether or not you've had that same experience that's being communicated in the story, and hopefully, you haven't been forcibly displaced. But you can imagine yourself in the shoes of another person. And so this song is actually called "I Could Be You, You Could Be Me." You could be standing up here schwitzing, and I could be comfortably drinking a beer in your seat. But it's this idea that really our life circumstances can depend so much on where we're born, and they can change really dramatically in a moment. Which the song I wrote with an asylum seeker from Gaza. So I mean, but it's a really hopeful song, and it's got some humor in it. So it's called "I Could Be You, You Could Be Me." That's the line, the only line you really need to know. And I think you're just gonna pick it up at the end of each verse. I'll remind you. Don't worry. Gesundheit. I could be you, you could be me. We can change the dark to light if we want to be free. We are bound together if only we could see. Here's that line: I could be you, you could be me. So good, I already feel less lonely. We don't choose our species if we're a peacock or a pigeon. We don't choose our family, our country or religion. I could be the king of Belgium, he could be a refugee. Here's that line again: I could be you, you could be me. I think we can take it on the road now. What if we couldn't see the color of our skin? All we could see was the person soul within. Buddhist, Christian, Jewish, Shiite or Sunni. Here we go again. I could be you, you could be me. With harmony, I love that. We don't have to follow a story born of fear. We all come from somewhere else, but we're together here. Our fate is not yet written, it's who we choose to be. Here we go again. I could be you, you could be me, and then we'll go back to the start. I could be you, you could be me. We can change the dark to light if we want to be free. We are bound together, we are bound together. If only we could see, if only we could see. I could be you, you could be me. I'm gonna sing it again. I could be you, you could be me. One more time. I could be you, you could be me.
One more.
Keep
One
going.
more.
Wait
One
for
more.
no musician.
Mark it.
One more.
Good.
Okay.
One more.
One more. Okay. So I have people from lots of elements of my life here: yoga, theater. I also am a park ranger at the Ballard Locks. So I'm going to torture my coworkers a little and teach you all a song that you can come and sing with us at the Ballard Locks. It's about salmon, so it seems like a good one. And salmon swim all around the world. They connect us all.
And they die.
And then they die. Spoiler alert. If salmon are really successful, like us, at the end of their life, they die. Maddie.
Marieke.
Mark.
Marge.
Yes.
Mark.
time for 2 more, so if you
Oh.
want to do the salmon one.
Okay. All right.
So if you want to do the
Come
salmon
on,
one.
Mike. Get me.
Okay.
All right. So, salmon.
Salmon. And the duck.
Okay. Does anybody speak Dutch out there? Salmon in Dutch is like fish, but with a V. Visha. Visha, visha. And then fish do this thing like they swish. So you could do swish, swish, swish. Any French speakers? Anyone know? Fish
Je
and
parle
French?
français en gros.
Super. Little Mermaid fans, les poissons. Les poissons. Yeah, okay, you got it. Fish, 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 you know. Okay, so that's the whole chorus. And feel free to really salmon it up. Salmon, dance. And I'm just going to start playing it because I think you're going to get it. And Maddie already knows all of it.
Yeah.
Gave away the ending.
Yeah.
Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Perfect. Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. When I am young, I go with the flow. I dive in the water. I eat and I grow. I start in the river and swim to the sea. Travel the oceans like I'm going through puberty. Fast and I'm free. Like the salmon. Visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Okay, ocean teenage phase, so my voice should be okay now. I'm dark on the top and silver below. My colors protect me wherever I go. I go many miles and have to beware of whales and seals and sea lions if you're at the Ballard Locks, eagles and bears. Here we go again. Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. At the end of my life, it gets a little poignant. I return to my start, swim back to the river. The journey is hard, the current is strong. I have to jump high. I lay my eggs, and then I die. Visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Okay, poignant. After I'm gone, my baby survives. There is a cycle to the circle of life. Remember the salmon. If you feel blue when you're swimming upstream, I'll swim beside you. Last time. Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Visha, visha, swish, swish, swish. Poisson, poisson, fish, fish, fish. Little dramatic flair at the end.
Yeah.
Poisson, poisson, If you go through the locks on the boat, you will meet
That was the
some
one.
guys. All right, so one more quick one.
I want to take that.
So this song I wrote with asylum seekers from Gaza and Syria. I thought this would be a nice one to end on because it ends with hope and love. And this older asylum seeker who I met from Syria in Arabic, and then another fellow translated it to English. A lot of the songs have lots of languages, and if you're interested in hearing them, I'm happy to share where you can find those. But this one's in English, and it's called "I Am a Word." And what he was communicating was that to make a difference in the world, he would like to be a word of hope and love, and he would like to live in every home. And so this is a favorite. I feel like we could use some hope. There's lots of feelings right now. The guy with the African gray parrot. So.
Oh, is it?
He just walks
real
around.
parrot?
It's a real parrot.
Yeah.
And a real guy.
And a real green dress.
And a real